Do we have a picture? Is it going to start? This is some lag stream, oh my god. There we go, I can see myself now. Perfect. And by myself, I mean my screen. So hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Aurogiri, and today we're going over the Onigiri questionnaire 2023. I probably should have used this as the thumbnail screensaver, whatever you want to call it, but didn't have it downloaded on my computer, so here we go. So I just put one of the arts I did for Kenshin a while ago with the tennis or sport, whatever. So anyway, so today we're going over the Onigiri PS4 and Steam players. We have an Onigiri questionnaire 2023 has been launched. This came out on the day of the update a couple days ago, I want to say, and people have been doing it. People have been showing me their answers. We've been talking about it, and they asked when I was going to do the survey. I said I was going to do it Saturday, and Saturday, it's a beautiful Saturday afternoon, and I'm going to go through the survey with you guys. We're going to go through it live. We're going to go through it together, so if anyone doesn't know how to do it or how to find it, they'll know how to do it this way. So link is in the description, and it's going to give you this link here. If you go to the description of the video, if you want to do the survey alongside me or at your leisure later, it's up to you. But the link you're looking for, basically go to twitter.com, look up Onigiri. I'm still a fan that they use Leviathan as their picture. Onigiri US, that's where you want to go. And you're going to want to find this post, Onigiri US, April 28th, so yesterday. And it's the post about the questionnaire, and you click this link. And it brings you to the PS4 topic page, very, very similar. So hello Selva, hello Reiji. So if you click on that link, it brings you to this page on the Onigiri website. Additionally, you could just go to the Onigiri PS4 page and you could find this page yourself if you want, but the direct way is just go to Twitter, find their post, and click on the link there, or click on the link in the description. So there's an amendment in the questionnaire. Keratin was not displayed as an option in the question asking for favorite support characters, whose abilities you like. This has now been corrected, so they've included Keratin in the questionnaire, and it wasn't there before. And my friends are saying this is a huge win because that means Keratin is on the table. That means like Zunko events. This means crossover events. This means things of that nature are back on the table. I just witnessed my my page just stopped responding. I hope my stream doesn't crash. I'm watching my Chrome tab just die in front of me. It is not responding. Okay, is it responding now? Is it working? Because I just watched the whole thing turn white. It has not updated anything. Man, that sucks. I knew I should have restarted my computer before I did this. I hope it's still going through. I really have no idea. My computer just shit the bed. That is not good. Keeps going from responding to not responding. That's not good at all. So I'm running the YouTube page for my stream on my laptop to the right of me, and my actual stream is on my computer, my desktop. That's where I play my games and stuff. Man, it closed Facebook. It closed everything just to open everything. So hopefully it'll open up soon and we can resume. But yeah, I see your comment. Can we get old events back? So they're gonna ask about a couple events that have been released in the past 2 years or so. They're gonna ask which ones are your favorite. And they're going to be given the event's actual names. They're not going to say, oh, this is the Ibaraki event. This is the Shiro event. It's not going to say this, that, or whatever. Hey, Sky, how you doing? So, I think things are back to normal. I think it's running. Cool. All right. I'm just going to close all these other tabs because they're probably just, Facebook's just draining Chrome's battery like kryptonite to Superman. Anyway, so let's continue on. So yeah, so it means a lot of things are on the table. You can describe which characters you like, what abilities you like, I haven't seen the survey personally. I've only seen a couple snippets of it from people that have already done it. But we're going to go through it together. So thanks for bearing with me. So the survey results will be used to improve future Nyankoropan and other events as well. Please read below for specific details. We look forward to your responses. Cool, so this is our big chance to tell Cyberset what we want. I know in New Year's I did a little poll on Twitter. I did a couple things like that, and we shared our interest. This is the second survey we've had. So the first one was concerning my room and what we wanted to do with my room. And my general consensus was like, put Shifuri in my room so that we can just, run wardings together without loading into Onigashima. Exactly. So, but they didn't really do anything like that. They added like a bunch of other stuff to my room. But there was a survey about my room, and we took the chance to just pounce on them and tell them everything. So now they're like, okay, let's do more surveys. So hey Miguel, so what we're doing is we're doing the survey on Onigiri. We're doing it live, so all my responses are live. We'll see this together, and we'll have a record of what was said. So, to get doing your own survey, hey Harka, to do your own survey, you go to the Onigiri Twitter page, or you can go to the description of this video, this stream right now, click on the link, and it takes you to this page. Then you scroll down, and you're going to click on this link here. It says you must have a Google account and respond to all questions in the form, and then send it. If you close it before it finishes, it resets. So you have to do it all in one go, or try again, whatever. And you have until May 12th to do this. And so you basically have to have a Google account, which is basically your YouTube account. That works as well. So you have to log into something. So I'm going to open this link in new tab. This is the questionnaire. I don't think we missed any other things. In order to continue to improve our service. That's good. Continue to improve service. That's fantastic. You have until May 12th, from now until May 12th, to do it. Each account can only reply one time. If you want to do multiple surveys, you need to have multiple Google accounts. Obviously. If the survey page is closed before the response is sent, the survey will be reset. After the response period ends, you cannot file the survey. So please do it in time. Personal information regarding anything or any responses will only be used for statistics and analytical analysis of responses. They're not going to be like, oh, this is someone's name, we're going to take it. They're not going to do that. They already take your money as it is. After responses are sent, it will not be possible to edit, cancel, or rescind responses. Thank you for your attention. Okay, so you right-click on the link, and it opens this up. The Onigiri questionnaire. It's a Google document, actually. So, April 28th, so there'll be 11 questions in total. The response questionnaire will be used as reference for future development and services. We will also implement a Nyankoropon at a later date that features characters that are highly ranked in the questionnaire. So, I don't like the sound of that, I'll be honest with you. Because it's going to force people to basically list all the top tier characters. And they're going to make a banner. Let's say there's 5. And they're going to make a banner of 3 to 5 of the best characters in the game that everyone likes. So let's say, for example, the characters that have the highest response rates or whatever, or the highest ranked characters. So you're going to see this list of Keiji, Honda, Akechi, Eyasu, and an X Factor, or the new Kenshin, or new Kenshin. You're gonna see the top 3 right there: Honda, Keiji, and so forth. Makami is a partner; they're not really a vanguard, but true. But it is what it is. So anyway, here we go now. All right, so it already has me logged in. That's fine. So let's see how it goes. Which platform are you playing Onigiri on? If you are playing on multiple platforms, please tell us which platform you play most. I play PS5. Let's put a 5 there. Portal. Cyberstep Portal. Oh yeah, sure, because no one's playing the Cyberstep Portal. What the hell? Unless they're JP, I guess. Okay, moving on. Please inform us of which recent events you're most satisfied with. So these events are the most recent events, and they're given their event name. It's not going to say... this one says Dullahan Purgatorium. That is Dullahan Purgatorium. That's how we would refer to it. But a lot of these are referred to by their actual name. So I was talking to some people, and we kind of unraveled most of them. So Unraveling the Spider Lily, that is the most current event. That is the Kenshin event. That's what they're referring to there. Dressed Up to Go Out event, I think that is Miyamoto and Himiko's outfit event that was rerun recently. Kursek Princess is Kursek. That was around January, February this year, I think. Early in the year was our first perk. Where's the Scythe's Temptation? This is Akechi's event. 2022 Onigiri Thanksgiving. This is a big one, and it is probably one I will pick because this was the Thanksgiving event. This was Gala. This was, hey, $35 get a Makami scroll. This was $35 get like any Vanguard. It was like $35 get a Shiro, $35 get a Makami. It was goated. It was awesome. Like, new players could just come in, Shiro, Makami, and they can do like 80% of the game's content. Like, just easy investment. Like, that's a good event. We want more galas. We absolutely do. Like, events are dropping marrows, event materials, horse drops. It's one of the best events ever. So, then we have Bright Oni Surpassing History event. I'm not 100% certain, but I think this is Ibaraki ni Daime's event, where we had Ibaraki come back with her new outfit. She had a new Vanguard. She had that quest line. I think that's it, because she is an Oni. She is actually like one of the only Onis in our party besides us. And she's like, I don't have cat ears. They're Oni horns. And that's what those are. So I'm pretty sure that's that one, because she is the Bright Oni Surpassing History. So that's a big event for me, because I like anything to do with Ibaraki. I like new characters. I like characters getting upgraded. I like that stuff. Then we have Lucifer and Satan's favorite event. This is where you basically went to Wardings, basically Aragami Magma, and farmed the hell out of it to get the drops, so you can, the tarts, so you can get the exchange shop done. That's that event. Forward on the Long Path, I have no idea what this is. I have not a clue what that is. Dullahan Purg, that's Dullahan Purg. Headless Warrior in the Bumpkin, that was Shiro's quest with Dullahan. This was a good quest line because it introduced Dullahan. And then they capitalized on Dullahan by making Dullahan a Purg. That was honestly awesome in conjunction with each other. I'm really surprised we didn't have, like, let's say, for example, Akechi's event having to deal... Like, Akechi's event was in Izumo, and you did fly dungeons. I don't know why they didn't, like, mention or we fought an early form of Cursect, and then they brought out Cursect Purg. Like, they should have done that. Because you were in the area where Beelzebub was with all the eggs. You had to do missions there. And they could have had the Akechi event tie in to Cursec, but they didn't. They didn't do that same trend. Forward on the Long Path was Eyasu's event? Okay. Thanks. So that's Eyasu's event. That was a nice event. That was a nice summer event. That was good. So that's Forward on the Long Path. Okay, cool. Thanks. I remember that now. Now that you put those two together, it makes sense. Then we have Akitsu, Kusatsu, and the Peerless Quest. This is one of the best quests of all time. This was Honda's quest, which was the return to Yogg after like 2 years. Like, not an official Yogg, but it was like the first. You can buy Divine Incense. It's not gone. Miguel, you can go to like Gawain and buy Divine Incense. I'm pretty sure. Like, They added that back a while ago. I'm pretty sure. At least it was there for a while, but you can go to Gawain or Lancelot, one of the two, and they have Divine Spirit Incense. You can buy it. Like, people started making Supremes again. It's there. I'm pretty sure. Like, go check. And then you have Quietly Blooming Alone Quest. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea. But this one I said was awesome. That was the Honda quest. That was where they added the first tradable knowledge mags. They added Honda. They added this was the premiere of like do 3 dungeons, get a 50 LTD restore. This was do each run, get like an LTD, or little tiny restores. You got the LTD boost for doing 3 runs. Like, this was the quintessential event that kind of put Oni in like good standing. The Peerless quest, like that was Honda's quest. So you had Honda, you had tradable Earth knowledges, you had the Honda weapons, which were tradable. You had like 30 weapons, like super, like specific identifications. You had marrows in the exchange shop. You had everything. Like, the Honda event is so quintessential. It's so good. Like, it was so good. Like, absolutely. And then Quietly Blooming Alone, I don't know what that is, but it's probably like Shizuka or something, but I'm not sure. But Shizuka was like a year ago, so I'm not sure about that. So what am I going to go with here? I'm definitely not going with that. Definitely not going with this. I definitely have to say Gala. It was Battle Maiden? Okay, that's what I figured. So, I have to go with Gala, because Gala is just... This is like the event that's like... the thing that makes everybody happy. It doesn't matter if you spend, doesn't matter if you don't spend, it just makes everyone happy. Because you get Gala. You get, and I say you don't have to spend, but like literally it's like a $35 pack. Like it's actually worth getting. Like just to get a free, like not a free Vanguard, but comparatively speaking, a Vanguard scroll is like $100, if not more. But the fact that you can just get like a Makami, get a Shiro, like you're good to go. I have to collect that one. The Akechi event is the Where's the Scythe's Temptation. You can tell by the scythe. Yeah. Yeah, the mountain mags are in the exchange shop for Honda. They were tradable. Like the Honda event was just so good. Like the ice mags weren't tradable. A lot of things weren't tradable. I don't know if that was an oversight or not, but it was definitely healthy for the game. I was originally going to pick Bright Oni Surpassing History because I like Ibaraki and stuff, but I have to pick Gala, and I'm gonna have to pick the Peerless Quest for Honda, because Honda was like one of the coolest Vanguards they added. She was really useful. It showed that you didn't have to be insta-charged to be good, because that was the reigning mentality for like the past 6 months, if not more. And Honda came in and it's like, yes, it's okay to first aid. Like Honda changed everything. Like for the better. Like I got Honda, I started carrying stuff, like I started doing stuff, like it was good. Like Honda just made everything better, to be honest. It was really good. So I'm gonna go with those two. I'm gonna have to go with Honda and Gala, just because they're out of all this, it's the best. The best. Okay. So what would you like updated in the future? So we have to pick two things here. And this is one of the choices I've seen before. So here we have update the main story. Add Purgatorium dungeons. Add difficult dungeons. Add new event dungeons. Implement new Vanguard partners. Implement new battle mounts. Implement new support partners. Or quality of life improvements. Now you guys have watched me stream and make videos and just give my thoughts on the game time and time and time again. So you guys already know I have to pick quality of life, because in my mind, having played this game for almost 10 years, in my mind the game is fine. It just needs to be better. Like it can always use polish. The game can always use polish. So for me, quality of life improvements, warehouse expansion, UI updates, more storage, like things like more storage, like being able to like in some way, shape or form, auto smelting, like if auto enhancement came out, or auto smelting, or if they just put all the cudgel weapons in their own category and just stopped calling them weapons, like when you're sorting, just put have like a tagline on every weapon that's cudgelable or could be used as a cudgel / artisan, and just put them there. And just have it like auto, unless it's favorited. And then I will favorite all of my carrots, because carrots can be both. But like, if they could do that, if they could make it so you could auto smelt, or auto enhance, auto smelt, whatever, like if they can fix that, like make that better, that's what I'm after. Put oogies in the shop. That's a good idea. But for me, I can't not stress quality of life enough, because it's just so good. So like they just added the ability to redo dungeons for like the select event in the Kenshin event. And I've been wanting that on everything. If we can get that on Purgatories, if we can get that on like anything, that would be awesome. That would be amazing. Like I want that on like Oni modes. Somebody's like, I should just put a crystal to the moon for Oni mode. Someone's like, they should do that. You know, there's so many little things that, like, it's just good. It's just polish. It's just doing maintenance. Like, just good stuff. Like, I think I was streaming the other day and I said, you know, I wouldn't care if we didn't get new content for 6 months if they just updated, like, every asset in the game. If they just made everything look better. Like, I think I was doing a battle or something. I was doing the Kenshin event. I had Kenshin with me when I was doing the Blitz Tiamats, and I used Collapsing Blade Sublime while Dark Kenshin used her attack, and I'm like, I wish this attack looked like that. Like, if they would just make all the attacks just look better, like, just go polish all the skills, like, literally, just go make everything look as good as, like, the newest stuff. Not the character models and stuff. You know how much I hate Type A. But if they would make skills just look better and, like, match the actual range to their hitbox, like, if they did a whole bunch of stuff like that, little polish and maintenance everywhere, the game would feel so crisp, so smooth, so nice. Like, that's what I want. I just want the same thing, but just damn better. That to me is the most important thing. So, do I want them to implement new Vanguard partners? Probably. I mean, they're going to do that anyway. Are they going to implement new battle modes? They haven't done that in years. Are they going to do that? That's a big commitment. I don't know. New support characters? I'm not too big on that. I already have a lot of them. Like, for me, in a Wales perspective, like, I already have all this stuff. I have all this stuff. I don't need more stuff. Like, I want a reason to get stuff, but it's just a blank statement. It's like, implement new Vanguards. Okay, I expect that. Implement new battle mounts. It's been like 2 years, buddy. Implement new support partners. What I don't want new battle mounts. I want more characters to have mount form. I want that. I want buffed old characters. I don't really want new characters. I want Ho-Oh to be able to mount form. I want Ho-Oh to be able to mount form and turn into a phoenix and revive all your teammates and be an actual phoenix and one of the first, like, super event characters of all time, get a mount form. I want Honda to turn into a convertible Honda Civic. I want all that stuff. I want characters to all be good. I don't want them making new stuff before they fix the old stuff. Simple as that. That's what I want. Hello, Amira. Elder Purg. Elder Purg would be fun because I would like to have Elder Weapons. Elder Weapons would be cool. And they would take drops from all the Kamikui. Like, it'd be scary because you would just summon all the bosses. Like, Elder Purg is a good perk. I do want new bosses or old bosses to get purgified. Absolutely. That is something I want. Like, I would love to fight, like, a purgatory version of Boob Spider and you get, like, spider weapons and stuff. That'd be cool. Like, I want a perk form of Elder. Like, I want, like, they keep just rehashing Gargoyles. They finally just condensed Gargoyles to have all 3 guard perks at the same time. That's great. We're getting 1,000 perk medals just from doing Oni mode every day if you do it. Like, that's awesome. I want that for the Dragon Arcs. I want that. I want Cursect and Dullahan and Lucifer and Abyss all at the same time. Just let us choose. Because then we wouldn't really care about treasures anymore. It'd just be, okay, cool. Just, okay. Just run it. Whatever. Once someone gets 2 Abyssal Embraces, it doesn't matter if they have 10. Like, it doesn't matter at that point. Like, when you had 1, it was like, okay, as soon as you have 2 or 3, okay, whatever. You just have it. It's over. What do you want, Star? But of course, like, yeah, there's so many things I want. You should tell them that we... to at least let us exchange accessories and sublimes of that banner on the Erosu. Like, yeah, that's a good idea. Like, see, that's a great idea too. Like, this comment section is going to give more insight than this whole survey will. Just because we're doing it. It's going to be like a 3-hour survey for 11 questions because every question we're going to go over. We're going to talk about it. Because you guys are going to give input that I won't consider, and I'm going to give input that you guys don't consider, and vice versa. That's a conversation. That's how things evolve. So I looked at this before, and so we had, I think when I looked at it, I said new Purg and new quality of life. That's the 2 things I'd want out of all this. Like, new Vanguards, like I just said, that's going to happen anyway. Battle mounts, it's going to happen anyway. Implement new support partners, it's going to happen anyway. Like, literally, we just saw all the portraits for, like, if certain bosses were support partners. They're going to do that anyway. We know that's coming. Yes, it's nice. I think some of them should be Vanguards. It'd be cool. Add new event dungeons. They're going to do that anyway. Add difficulty dungeons. Okay, this one I have a problem with. I asked for difficult dungeons once in Purgatory's game, and I said, fuck that. I said, this is horrible. Oh my god. But then we got reduxes and we got better gear. Now perks or whatever. We spit on perks. Like, whatever. It's just a thing you do. Oh, I soloed Levin Oni mode yesterday because Haruka said he could do it, and I said, fuck it, I could do it too. And I threw away like 15 soul eggs. But I did it. I did it. I did Levin Perg. I did it. Like, I get lazy, I get complacent. I don't do stuff like that often. But I did it. I did it, and I'm proud of it. But, like, what they mean by add difficult dungeons is, like, remember at Makami? Remember that Makami dungeon where you took away your cooldown? Like, remember that Makami dungeon where you lost your cooldown? If you didn't have Honda, you were fucked. If you didn't have KG and try really hard, you were fucked. If you didn't... I did it with Battle Maiden once, that was weird. But, like, if you didn't have, like, X Vanguards, you were kind of boned. Remember that? Like, remember that shit? That was bad. Like... Ugh. Like, I don't want them to keep doing that. Like, that was bad. I remember we had to talk about it. That was not good. Because, like, it was literally the rankings just showed all the players with Honda or KG or Battle Maiden. Like, it was, like, just this list. Level 7 skill evolution would be wild. Oh my god. So I'm not going to click on difficult dungeons. Like, I don't want stuff that's just, like, painstakingly difficult that only whales can do, or people that are, you know, equipped to the teeth. Like, we want stuff that everyone can do. So I'm not a big fan of just adding difficult dungeons for the sake of difficult dungeons. We just want things to do that are challenging, that we can overcome and farm them 1,000 times. That's what we want. Although Cursect was over the top. That Lunar Leaf shit, I'll never forgive that Lunar Leaf shit. That's bad. We thought Shigarakis were bad. And then Lunar Leaves are like, oh my god. So, and then update the main story. Like, it's been a long time. I'm kind of split between main story and Purgatorium dungeons. Like, I wish I could add a tagline, like, yes, add more content to the game. But, like, add more purgs for that content. Because when you add more content to the game, like, you can't... What the hell is this? Whatever. When you add new content to the game, like, they can't give us droppable weapons anymore. Like, we have never identified a useful weapon since, like, Nephi. And, like, yeah, there is the Moon Odachi as well, but even that doesn't compare to the purgs. Like, they don't... When they release main story stuff, they can't realistically give us paid content... Or not paid content. They can't give us free content that you can just walk around and identify that is better than paid content. Like, they can't do that. So, like, if we just do main story, then if they add new content, new areas, new bosses, and then add purgs of those bosses or wardings... Like, remember Eldritch Beast when that first came out? And I know I'm talking like an old head here. But when they first added Eldritch Beast, it was part of the story. And we walked around, we followed the Ifrit everywhere. And, eventually we did it. And then in the wardings, they had Eldritch Beast as a warding. Like, that's what we want. We just want, hey, add new content, then make a warding/purg out of it. Which then translates into make new weapons out of it. Which translates into new mags. That's all we want. We've been using Reduxes for like 3 years. Like, it's the end-all be-all. Like, what the heck? So, like, I want to say main story, but they have to do stuff with it. They can't just add story and that's it. Like, as fun as it was in the Shiro event the Kechi event where Kage's like, I'm gonna go body slam that Mama Jama off the top rope. That was hilarious. I had a lot of fun that time. But that was an event story. So, like, I want to say main story because that affects everything, which potentially affects everything else, because new main story means we get Amaterasu and Susanoo's awakenings, we get potentially a new boss that turns into a purg. Like, we got the Eclipse Dragon in the Moon story, and nothing is done with it. It's just there. Like, there's no Deitenryu purg, there's no Eclipse purg, there's no Eclipse warding, like, nothing like that. And nothing's to say they can't make something a purg difficulty, but make it a warding so it doesn't use the stupid junk and treasures. Like, look at the Dullahan and Cursect. They drop their recipes. You only need their medals if you want the mag recipe and the oogie. That's it. Like 10,000 treasures, you're done. You're done. Like with the new one. But if you go, even if you want to do gargoyle now, like you still have to get 8,000 treasures to get your recipe. Like that is such a step backwards. Like they should be dropping the recipes at the, there's no like that's the problem with Oni is that they don't, when they add new stuff, they don't go back and readjust stuff to that level of comfort. Because Dullahan was just like, wow, this I farmed like enough to make 3 Dullahans. I made the weapon, the mag, and I have enough drops to make this another weapon. Because they gave out all the recipes for free. It was awesome. It was fantastic. So I'm gonna put main story with the hope that they do things with what they add in the main story to factor into everything here. Because we shouldn't have to single things out. Like, there's no reason they can't have a new story where Susanoo's there and you turn into Super Susanoo or whatever, True Power Susanoo, and he's not a Vanguard. Like, what? Like, they can't do True Amaterasu and not make her a Vanguard. They can't add a new big boss and not make it a Purg. They can't, add a new big boss and don't make it a difficult dungeon. Like, everything stems off of these two choices. Main story affects everything here, and quality of life affects everything in the game. So those are my 2 picks there, and that's why. Thanks you for the like, guys. Thanks for the like. So let's continue on to the question 3, 30 minutes in. Alright. Or is this question 5? I don't know. Whatever. Which Vanguard and Divine Possession characters' abilities do I like most? And I get to choose 5. Oh, that's a big list! Oh my god! Sakura. Bet. Okay, anyway. This is a required question. I thought it was going to be, this is a serious question. Hold the fuck up. Okay, so what Vanguard's and characters' abilities do I like the most? So this is going to take probably 15 years and a whole tier list to make. So buckle up. Okay, so they're talking about abilities. We're not talking about aesthetics. If it was aesthetics, I'd be just like Kirin, Nidame, like just straight waifus. But we're not. So we have to go over this. This is fucking Siegfried. No Siegfried. Okay. I liked Valkyrie because she's buffed. I like Venus because she heals. Honestly, Venus might go on this list. No matter what I pick, Venus might be clicked. Because Venus is like one of the only support Vanguards in the game ever. Ever. Like, the only reason we were able to do Yogg as effectively as we did when it first came out was because Venus was able to heal Hoa when she used Seal, Piercing Seal. Like, mechanically, Venus's ability to help her teammates and heal everybody and give them defense is honestly a good trait. So I'm going to pick Venus for now. Mechanically speaking, Venus gets picked because she just has good mechanics. Miyamoto's 150. I remember Miyamoto had Heart of Scroll and Aggression, and we could give our teammates extra range, extra attack, extra defense. That was cool. That was cool back in the day. So what else we got here? Dark Miyamoto, Kojiro, Saratobi Sasuke, Himiko, Kintoki, Tri-Tails, Ibaraki, Doji. Is this Summer Sky? Is this Nidame? What is this? It's just Ibaraki Doji in the middle of everything. Hopefully it's not shooting Doji. Oda Nobunaga, Toyotomi Hideyoshi, Shibata, Lancelot. Lancelot's abilities are good. They are very good because she was pure slice, and then she had abilities to change her skills to water, and then abilities to change her skills to holy, and then abilities to change her skills to dark, or somewhat dark if you had the outfit. So I'm going to click on Lancelot for now. Like, we're going to click on stuff as we go and then remove as we go through it, because it's easier that way. Kenshin Scarlet Bloom. That's a new one. Do I like her abilities? I don't like the idea of getting stronger when you're weaker. I'm not a fan of that, so I'm going to continue on. And I'm basically talking about core abilities. So, Shingen, I don't care. Ho-Oh, if you were in your event dungeon, I would care about your abilities. I'm not a big fan of the whole weapon swapping now. Like, I'd rather just... Because it crashes the fucking game. Like, it was cool, but... Like, how Honda goes from attack to defense mode is way better. And how Keiji goes to mount form is way better. So I would click Ho-Oh because she was mechanically inclined, but It just doesn't work. I'd rather just pick broken. I would rather just pick like Inochio's style before I Vanguard and just do it. I'd rather have them do that without the whole swapping thing. Riku Lunar Light had a really good effect. She got stronger. She had to recharge. That was a cool ability. Sugima was the opposite. Toshi was good. Chia was good. Maida Keiji gets clicked. I want everything to have a malform. Like, I want things to have options. Not everything to have a malform, but I mean, it'd be some nice. Like, if older characters would get malforms and get better. So I'm going to click on Keiji. Murakami the Third, no one cares about her. Shikibu, I do like Shikibu. She's awesome. I love her abilities. Big damage. It's awesome. Kotaro, don't care. Battlemane Shizuka was fantastic. Battlemane Shizuka gets a click from me because she broke the damage limit and showed the game was not broken if you went over 10 million damage. Like, that was a good step in the right direction. I have no idea what that other Ibaraki Doji is then. Was Shootin' Doji not listed? Where's Shootin' Doji? Shiro is here. Honda's here. Igasu, Akechi, Genbu, Yorimitsu, Wolf King, Kage, Wildcat, Lunastasia. Okay, so they made a mistake because I do not see Shootin' Doji here. So they put Ibaraki Doji here, and it should be Shootin' Doji. I'm pretty sure. I do not see Shootin' anywhere, and we're going like in order of release, and I just do not see him. You're saying Akechi, Riku, Fuma, Honda, and Yorimitsu for you? That's cool. Yeah, I think they messed up. They're supposed to have Shootin' Doji instead of Ibaraki, so they don't even want you voting for Shootin', which is fine. So what do we have right now? We have Venus, Lancelot, Keiji, and Shizuka. Then we have Shiro. Shiro was honestly poorly executed. Like, the fact that he had Malform was nice. The fact that he had Instant Charge was nice. But all his skills were, like, mixed element, and he's just... If he works, he works. If not, like, it's just not flexible. Like, it was just poorly executed. So we got Eyasu. She needed a bunch of buffs. They nerfed the way she played, so you can't heal. Akechi, Mitsuhide, Ono no Komachi. Why is she here? Genbu, Yorimitsu, Wolf King Kaguya, Wildcat Momotaro, Lunastasia, Ibis, Asuka, Chihiro, Matoi, Zonko, Itako, Akane, and Sakura. Oh yeah, they should all get skills. Everyone should get more skills. Everyone should be good. I'm gonna have to pick Honda. Although I kind of wish Honda's defense mode did a bit more, but I do enjoy Honda. I like her big range. I like how she's just fun. She laughs. She's great. I'll have to pick Honda. So what's my list? We have Honda, Shizuka, Keiji, Lancelot, and Venus. I picked Venus because she has support, heals, invincibility frames, super water damage. She's good. She's very good. Lancelot was the ability to change from your elements and use it accordingly. Iframe, she was crazy when she first came out. And she has a 150. Keiji, Mount Form, one of the best Vanguards ever. Instant Charge had everything going for her. Can't not like it. Battlemane Shizuka, damage limit over 100 million. She does have the ability to heal her teammates. A little bit, like 10k to everybody. And... they do need to buff Venus's Invigorate. They need to buff her Medi from like... it should be like a minimum of 40 and then higher based on attack. Because Venus should have like the highest Medi. Like, she should be respectable like that. And then Honda has attack mode, and she's awesome, and she does non-elemental damage, and she really, really helped us beat through a lot of the content. I think that's my 5. I used Honda defense mode on Lucifer when I was getting my ass handed to me. But like... yeah, like, defense mode could be a lot better. It's just, defense caps at 60k and it doesn't matter. Like, I'll have 60k attack and Purg slaps me twice and I die. Or defense, I mean. I think that's my list. I'm pretty confident with that. I'm okay with that list. That is what I like when it comes to abilities. Which battle... I thought I was going to say pick 5. So, which battle mount characters do I like the most? Choose 2. I like Leviathan. This is a personal bias pick, but I love Leviathan. I love Oratio. I love that she's a boss killer and a mount. She's nice. Mikami. Makami does is just go fast. Like, he has that Buffy thing or whatever for drops, but it's like really conditional. But apart from just going fast, I don't really enjoy him. I don't really enjoy his ability. I don't like his ability. Like, he just goes forward. Personally, I like Ifrit. Ifrit yells at everything and it explodes. If that did the damage... Like, if Ifrit was made tomorrow, Ifrit would be busted as fuck. Walk into a room, do damage cap 10 times to everything in the room for like 20 stamina. If Ifrit was made tomorrow with his same mechanics, like 150 Ifrit, if that came out tomorrow, and it was made as if they were making Leviathan or Makami, he would be busted. If he threw a rock that hit like 50 times... Like, the problem with Ifrit is that he was just made old. Like, he was made... His moves do, like, 2 hits. His moves do such and such. Like... Yeah, like, Ifrit had an Oogie, like, the big hammer. Like, when Ifrit came out, he completely defeated Lucifer. Lucifer was the biggest challenge for us before Ifrit came out. And Lucifer, like, a team of, like, 3 Ifrits would just go up and throw rocks at Lucifer. And Lucifer was dead in, like... 1/5 the time it would take a party of like 5 120s to beat this guy. Like, mechanically speaking, like when Ifrit came out, it changed everything. But if Ifrit was as strong as Leviathan, Ifrit would be a lot better. Like, when I use Leviathan, I'm just like, Leviathan is everything Ifrit does, just better. Just better. But mechanically speaking, if Ifrit had like Howl Master Tier, like Howl 5, and it just blew up the entire room, and it made this barrier around him that just ran over everything, that'd be great. Because, like, if you look at it, every mount took inspiration from the last mount and just used it and went forward with it. Yeah, they do not have Hound Dog. You're correct, they do not. They do not have Hound Dog or Mighty Bind. It's like, why do you like them? Because they're free. Also, the best thing about Ifrit is that Ifrit doesn't talk, which is the best feature of any mount ever, is that he doesn't talk. Because Fujin and Raijin are annoying, and Makami's annoying, but Leviathan's got that sweet voice, she's okay. But, like, if Ifrit was made tomorrow, Ifrit would be really good. It's just Leviathan does everything better, but it's so and so. But like I was saying, everyone's built off the last one. Like, Ifrit's best moves were Dash Attack, Rock, Howl, and like Brick Bram or whatever, Red Brick Brass Bass, whatever it's called. I remember that. It was like this big explosion thing. Like, Ifrit was used for dungeons. It was use mount to fill up your Vanguard. Like, that was his whole role. And then Fujin and Raijin came out and they have wings. Their wings are still good for farming anything old, that they're just really good. And they have decent damaging attacks if need be. But it was the wings that was the whole point of Fujin and Raijin. And then Makami comes out and Makami just dashes over everything. And he also has the spiky armor that acts as wings. I've never really used the final form of it. But he does kind of like what the others did. When Leviathan comes out and she can auto-target things with Oratio, she can shoot a big wave and clear a whole room. And she also has Draco Aura, which is a slower dash than the others. So, mechanically speaking, in terms of abilities, I like Ifrit and I like Leviathan. So I'm moving on. Which support character's abilities do I like most? Satan. Simple. 60% attack. We move on. Okay. Gargoyle, not really a fan. Kiritan is here. I do like the idea that Kiritan gets stronger, or Zunko gets stronger if you have Kiritan, and vice versa with Ichigo. I like that as a mechanic. Rumi and Ellie are just palette swaps of Gargoyle. They're just different elements for the same thing. Aoi Summer Song. I've never seen anyone with Summer Song ever. I don't think I played that event. I think I did because I have a Summer Akane. But anyway. Then we have Lucifer and Araman. People like Lucifer because Lucifer is thick in both ways. Like, she just takes hits. She heals you for like full health. She's really, really good because she was released later. It's not that she does anything different, so to speak. It's just she was released later. Therefore, her buffs are the biggest. Armin's kind of weird, though. She does buff Dark, but I'd never, ever see anyone use her. Me, personally, I'm going to pick Aoi, because I got Aoi, because she had Icicle Punishment and iframes. That's my choice there. Satan, I like Satan. Satan's like my favorite character in the entire game. Satan's like the whole reason like I played. I love the Satan days. I love having Satan with me. I like that they made Satan turn into like you can give her the Valentine stuff and she just loves you. Like I think that's cool. I like the new voice lines and stuff. Satan still gives the highest attack buff in the game, 60%. I use Aoi. She heals me. She invigs me, and she has iframes to survive boss fights. I enjoy that. Those are my two. Those are the two I use. So I'm gonna pick them. I do like if I could pick a third, I'd pick Lucifer because she's literally like the MILF mommy of the tribe, the group. So I would definitely pick that. But mechanically speaking, Satan and Koto Aoi. I think Satan's attacks are all really cool if you ever look at them, what she actually does. They're really cool. And she has this lightning ball attack that penetrates. If she can kill them, it will penetrate enemies and go throughout the entire level in a straight line. It's too good. So what is our next question? Which partner's abilities or designs do I like the most? So this is the same question, but it's in terms of designs. So before it was just abilities. Now they're asking for designs. Again? So now it's asking me about my visual preferences. So we pick Kieran. Oh fuck, Lil Musashi. Was Lil Musashi in the list? Was she up there? She was not. Lil Musashi was not in this list. That is bad. Do not pick Lil Musashi. Okay. Kirin, Orihime Miyamoto, Dark Miyamoto, Lil Musashi, Kojiro, Sasuke, Himiko, Kintoki, Skada, Kintoki the Idol, Gedai, Tri-Tails, Izuda, Ibaraki Doji again. That's probably shooting Doji again. Oda Nobunaga, Nobunaga Incognito, Toyotomi Hideyoshi, Shibata Katsui. Yeah, I mean, there's like, what, 63? They have a list of them. I have a list of them. Lancelot, Autumn Lancelot, Gawain, Spring Gawain, Tristan, Usugi Kenshin, Spring Dawn, Scarlet Bloom, Tagada Shingen, Sanzo, Ho, Monojaku, 699, Nariku, Sugamo, Lunar Gleam, Maid Lady Shizuka. Oh my god, Maid Shizuka, Butler Moroku. So in that first list, they didn't have any golds, basically. But this one does. Maid Itoshi, absolutely. I love the aesthetics of Maid Itoshi. I love friggin' Inochiyo. She's awesome. Like, that's what we want. Inochiyo Broken Steel, it's like the same thing. Design-wise, Shikibu, absolutely. Idaime, absolutely. Wolf King Kage's design is hot as hell. Can I pick more? Or does it get mad at me? Up to 5. So Kirin, Toshi, Shikibu, Nidaime, Wolf King Kage. Oh no. Float Ring. The temptation is real. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Wolf King Kage. So I think that's all 5. So we got Wolf King Kage, Nidaime Ibaraki, Shikibu, Maeda Toshi, and Kirin. Okay. Brownie? Oh my god. I didn't notice it the first time. Which of the recent trends and outfit changes do I enjoy for girls? Well, hello. Floating. That's right. Okay, so, okay. Idol Huntress had a thing like this earlier. What aesthetic do I like? What recent trends? Recent trends. I always think they should do a Bleach crossover. It'd be awesome. Getsuga Tensho as an Oogie? Hell yeah. What is my thing? Gang jackets? These King Cow. I don't care for that. New Year's. I don't even know what a New Year's is. Halloween. Halloween's fun, actually. Halloween is so fun. One Piece? One Piece. Kaizoku Oni. Ore wa naru. Let's go. One Piece. Let's go. Which of the recent trends and outfits do I like? One Piece. I'm definitely gonna go with Halloween because I like it when characters dress up in different things. Like, we should just get like Mummy Inuchio and it's just her wrapped up in bandages, and she looks all like she couldn't do it right, and they're put on wrong, and it's very revealing. Like that would be great. Like ghost mummy Inuchio. That'd be great. And she's all tangled up. She doesn't know because her paws are so big. She's like, I can't do it. No. That'd be awesome. And you could do it with Toshi and Inuchio, and it'd be like Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Like they'd have two costumes. That'd be awesome. That'd be so good. But I'm definitely down for Halloween because they can get so creative with that. Like I like what they did with Kaguya and Momotaro. Like that was good. I like that. That's on my choice. Because it's fun. It's awesome. Like everyone should have a Halloween outfit. Everyone, like we had Dark Miyamoto, Dark Lancelot. Now we have Dark Pension. Like that stuff's fun. That stuff's so fun. Black Makami. Like there's so many cool outfits. Except for that Ifrit one because they made it make all these big noises every time it moves. It's bad. We did yukatas before. We did fundoshis recently. Aprons. We did idols, aprons, maids, swimsuits. What else is there? Where's the mommy aesthetic? Like just jeans and a t-shirt that don't fit. Let's go. Definitely going Halloween. Halloween is goated. It is the best choice. We already did maids. We already did idols. We already did aprons. We already did this. We already did that. Gang jackets were cool. I did enjoy that. Sci-fi would mean like futuristic, right? So sci-fi would be like. They haven't released sci-fi, so sci-fi would be like science fiction, but it's more like it's science. It's more future. It's more space. It's more like cyberpunk stuff, which could be fun because it's new. It's not my favorite aesthetic, but like it gives people visors and stuff. Like maybe it gives someone a mech. I guess sci-fi would kind of be Keiji's mech or whatever, her mount form Koga. That's kind of the most sci-fi thing we have. And then 6.99, the androids. That's our sci-fi stuff. Gang jackets, sailor outfits, kipao. I don't know what that is. I'm not too big on the Chinese dress, except for the one that shows off the hips and it just goes straight down. That is goated. That is the reason the Chinese population is so high. Absolutely. I gotta pick One Piece. One Piece. A One Piece dress. As long as it's like skin tight, sure. But definitely Halloween. Interesting novelty. It's just cool stuff, I guess. Man, it feels like a cop out. If we can get someone in a V-sling swimsuit, I'm down. It's worth my pick. If we can get Ibaraki in like a V-sling swimsuit bikini thing, I'm down. More swimsuits, the better. Let's go with that. Everyone enjoys summer. What is this? For the boys. For the boys? For the boys. Tuck in your boys at night. Alright. Which recent trend and outfits do I like for the boys? Maid outfits. Obviously. It's like the exact same list. I'm going to go with gang jackets because those are cool. And, these aren't talking about Vanguards, are they? They're talking about players. Oh, whatever. And Halloween, because Halloween is awesome. Cool. Okay, which of the recent trends in Avatar parts? So this is for the character. This is for the player. This is for the player character. If you have a female character, male character, this is what we're looking for. So, again, Halloween. Oh, wait. We got more options for the... Cosplays, cool. Nurses, pirates, Taisho, oh, baby. We already have succubus stuff, though. Coats? I love coats. Where's hats? I thought it was Animal Mill for a second. My eyes. Dresses, armor, angel, gothic Lolita, Miko, dragon, fairy, ninja clothes. This is all the old stuff. Where's the... Haori. That sounds familiar. Delinquents. That's not how you spell is that how you spell delinquent? Really? I do like delinquent outfits. I do. That's hats. I want hats. Absolutely. Absolutely. Succubus is good too. I can't betray myself. But delinquents, that was the gang outfit. But if we can get like a JoJo hat, if we can get a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure hat, I'm down. I'm so down for that. I'm so down for that. Halloween is nice because it's open-ended. Like I like all the Halloween stuff because it's cool. Gotta go with dragon. Dragon's the best. Dragon and delinquents. Delinquent dragon. Sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Okay, which of the recent trends in avatar price for boys? Doctors? Women can't be doctors? What? Okay. Doctors. Why can't I have a doctor's coat as a female? This is an incubus. Let's go. Okay, they're doing their stuff. But fuck. Women get nurses and men get doctors. Got it. Based. Okay. Sure. Alright. Have it your way. We have the meats. Like, oh my god. Fuck. Okay. For the men. Medium? Going with delinquents again. I'm going for dragon. Just because it's just the best choices. I can't believe they said nurses for girls, doctors for boys. Like, what the fuck? Oh no. Alright. If I have any other suggestions, comments, feedback to give, please let us know. Alright, boys and girls. Now's the time. If you have anything you want to add, that you want to bring to my attention, to the attention of everyone else, what are some ideas you guys want in feedback? I don't know how much space we have, but we'll use our best to make the use of it. Okay. What are suggestions, comments, feedback to give? Please let us know. So here we go. Here's where the list starts. So if you have any feedback you want to share with me that I will share with them or anyone else, let me know. First thing, buff more older partners. Like 150 Kenshin was a step in the right direction. I didn't capitalize Kenshin. Step in the right direction. Please do this for more underused Please do this for more underused characters to help diversify how content is tackled outside from, seeing, the same old vanguards used over and over. I'm not going to say that. Underused characters to help diversify how content is tackled regularly. More regular Ornas, yeah, that's a good one. More basic moves. Old Bazaars, yeah. Item stacking would be wild. But I think right now my first one is buffing old characters. 150 Kenshin was a step in the right direction. Please do this for more underused characters to help diversify how content is tackled regularly. That's my biggest one. Buff more characters. Okay, can I shift enter? Shift enter. Cool. Okay, next point. Let me think here. We don't hear much about that PC trade. Make an shop that can provide us with old exclusive content that newer players haven't had access to, i.e. like icicle punishment, Vanguard outfits, more titles is good too. Yep. Buff bow. Exactly. Titles is a good one. That's a great point, guys. So I always want that, an exchange shop that will provide us with old exclusive content that newer players haven't had access to, i.e. icicle punishment, Vanguard outfits, what else? Just like sublimes, sure, sublimes. What are some things that people just don't have access to anymore? Because there's like the Lancelot and the Dark Miyamoto outfits, there's icicle punishment, Salome, Zunda Arrow, all that stuff. Redux mags, exactly. Redux, Magatamas. Cool. So that's at that point there. Add more titles to the game. Spelled titles wrong. Titles? It's weird. Titles is not a plural thing we find all the time. A new rift. You should say rebuild rift. I mean, the rift is just the rift. It's supposed to just be like a place in between spaces. It's a fast travel point. Like, the rift is where the party is. The rift is just where... Like, right now, the rift is in Echigo. There's people talking there all the time. I got so mad. Someone was just spamming a skill for like 30 minutes. I couldn't think. I fucking changed channel. Oh my god. So add more titles to the game. And, you know... Yeah, add more titles to the game from Amaterasu. Perhaps allow players who have specific vanguards, specific partners, I guess. Partner characters to inherit corresponding titles that, man, I can't spell words. Inherit. Is there two R's in corresponding? There is. Materasu needs a capital A. Cool. Evolve skill to rank 7. That'd be nice too. Selling scroll. I mean, if they buff our vanguards, we don't need to sell scrolls because a lot of people didn't have enough Kenshins. I barely had enough Kenshins. Like, if they start buffing more, then like, let's go. Yeah. So perhaps players who have specific partner characters to inherit corresponding titles. So basically, if you have a certain vanguard, you'd be eligible to get their title. So like, there'd be an advantage to having multiple vanguards. Like, oh, I have Ifrit, but I don't use them anymore. But the Ifrit title is like 80 Adachi affinity. It's really good. Like, that would be awesome. Buff more skill. Buffer Avazor. Wow. 150s get instant charge? That's too small a pool. I still think they should add the instant charge item. Like, consume a prayer crystal to fully charge a vanguard. I think that's a good idea. Because then they can monetize it and people have prayer crystals. That's a good idea. Yeah, we put the Redux on the list. We put it in the list. Like, be able to get old stuff people don't have anymore. So, perhaps allow players who have specific partner characters to inherit corresponding titles that, you know, to inherit corresponding titles. Titles and or passive abilities. And or passive buffs. Sure. Okay. What's the next one you guys said? Yes. Add an item. Item or okay, so add an item or expand the prayer crystal item to be able to instantly charge a Vanguard. Add an item or expand the prayer crystal item to be able to instantly charge a recharge a Vanguard / mount. Well, not really mount. To recharge a Vanguard in dungeon. Cool. So what else we got here? More alcohol, yeah. Relic slots. Oh no, added relic slots. Alright, let's go. So we can have weapon ornamentation. Got it, do you? Reward of drop boot? That's a good one. That's a really good one. Yeah, I think weapon ornamentation's good. Weapon ornamentation slots. Weapon ornamentation slots is a good point. I like that. They're gonna skip me for sure. Oh yeah, of course. They've been feeding off my ideas forever. The past, like, everything that's just come to pass has been everything I've been preaching for like 2 years. Like, oh, we need a way to redo dungeons. We need a, I don't even remember it all, but things just kept happening. Oh, we need to buff 150s. We gotta do this. We gotta do that. We gotta do this, and it's like all coming true. Like, hell man. Weapon ornamentation slots. What else we got? You guys said something earlier. Yep. More liquor options and bottles. Oh fuck yes. Please add Vanguard specific liquors to older Vanguards like you did with Kenshin and Ibaraki ni Daime. That was so good. I'm putting it in brackets, like, give KG a juice box. Please. Please give KG a juice box. Absolutely. Please give KG a juice box. God bless. Okay, what else we got here? So we got buff older partners, 150 Kenshin step in the right direction, do this for everything, make an exchange shot for old stuff, got it, add more titles to the game from our entourage, protects, okay. Add an item to expand the prayer crystal to instantly recharge a Vanguard in dungeon, weapon ornamentation slots, more liquor options and bottles, please add Vanguard specific liquors to older Vanguards like you did with Kenshin and Ibaraki ni Daime, give KG a juice box, absolutely. It's for the best. It was enough for Cyberstep to like pass it on and be like, man, they're fucking this up, and take it back, and now we have like they reevaluated their stuff. Fix the lag when picking ornamentations. So the lag from ornamentations comes from everything being in one giant fucking list. Like if you guys remember, like bazaars. Oh man, that's a good point. Okay, sure, that's a good point. Yeah, that goes into UI stuff. That's exactly why I picked UI. So have is it remake the ornamentation menu to be similar to weapon smithing, to where you can turn on and off, tabs based on purity, chakra, cost, etc. As it is, the menu is very laggy. And can crash regularly. Is it regularly? Regularly. I spelled smithing wrong? There ain't no way. Smiting? No, it's smithing. You fools. Smithing. Laggy is laggy. Okay. As it is, comma, the menu is very laggy and can crash regularly. Okay. So, RTA was an experiment. Unreal Engine 5, yeah, sure. So more liquor options. So basically, this is all the UI stuff I mentioned earlier. So like making the menus work better, more alcohol, more this, more that, like titles, like all that other stuff. It just, the game's good as it is. Just make everything better. Like fix the fat. RTA was interesting. Oh right, you said yes. Add a reward up. A reward rate boost. Add a reward drop rate boost. That's a good idea. Reward drop rate boost item. Yes, quite. Yes. That's a good idea. What else is there? What else can we think of? Make newer versions of older boss enemies to become wardings with farmable mags and gears. Mags and, well, I guess it's weapon actually. Weapons. Make newer versions of older boss enemies to become wardings with farmable mags and weapons. Much like Purgatorium bosses, but not exclusively. Cool. Fucking tradable sublimes for paid OC. Another idea someone had was remove the limitation of 4 of buying buds used for ornamentation in the point daruma. They're just sleeping on money if they don't do this. I forgot the tation. Fuck. Ornamentation. Okay. Remove the limit for buying buds used for ornamentations in the point daruma shop. I want to put like it's free real estate, like it's just free money. Yeah, remove the limitation for buying buds used for ornamentation in the point daruma. It is literally free income for you guys. Once a month. Like literally, just do it. Like there's so many people that want to buy Lion's Skull, but they don't. But they have to wait a month. Like they're literally people would just give them money, like honestly, but they don't want to. Okay, what else are you guys saying? Crossplay. I mean, yeah, crossplay would be fun. I think that's something we get eventually. Like it's just we'll get there when we get there. But if they worked on all these core values first and then we merge, it'd be better. Because if we just merge now, it's still the same game. But if they fix all this other stuff and then we merge, it's better. So that's my view on that. More yokai. Yokais are kind of past. I'd rather have a mount or something, to be honest. Yes, tradable accessories. Paid OC. I'm gonna go on a limb and post like the most whalish thing ever, but add an exchange shop that will allow us to convert premium items into... Is it Yorozus or Yozurus? Yozurus. Yozuru? Is it Yozuru or Yozuru? Is it Yozuru tickets? Yozurus or Yozurus? Did I already say make recipes tradable? I said make Vanguard's tradable. But I'm also saying here I want an exchange shop that allows us to convert premium items into Yorozu tickets. Tickets or scraps. I do want that. Revamp. Like... Yes. It's Yorozu? Okay. Yorozu. It's not Yorozu, it's Yorozu. Yororu? Is it Yorozu? Yorozu? Okay, cool, thanks. Add an exchange shop that will allow us to convert premium items into Yorozu tickets or scraps. And or scraps. And or. We always put the and or because it's like flexible. Where am I? And slash or. Cool. Fuck, man. Add a fucking Add a cheap, inexpensive, purchasable bonus premium. I can't spell premium. Premium login calendar that is just too good not to buy. Can't spell calendar ever. Calendar that is inexpensive, purchasable, premium login bonus calendar that is just too good not to buy. Much akin to Welkin Moon Intention Impact Honkai, etc. Whatever, because they have that too. I have to mention Star Rail or else they won't take this seriously. Honkai, Star Rail, etc. Cool. Like basically, we had like a bonus login calendar that just had a bunch of tickets, SPs, and like premiums and like Eurozus. Oh fuck, that's a good idea. Yes, SP exactly on the exchange point. Yeah. So that's a good point, Tommy. But it's also a Hey, Justice, how you doing? But it's also a misconception. So drop rates in parties are not determined by how many players you have. The only reason more players gives you better drops is because the dungeon is being adjusted to how many players there are. So if you were farming for mags, for example, and you're doing it by yourself, there are less mobs for one player to deal with. However, if you go into a dungeon that's a 5-man body party, like 5-man worth, someone is spamming hearts and stuff in the chat. That is hilarious. If you go into that with, a 5-man difficulty, there's like twice the mobs in the dungeon. So therefore, you have more chances to get drops because there's more mobs. It's not the fact that if you do a dungeon by yourself, you get a lesser drop rate. Like you can't just we don't bring like 5 people to a purg just because we get better drops. It's just we bring 5 people there so we all take part in the run, or it's easier. So that's a slight misconception. But what you do want to say is, let us adjust the difficulty of the dungeon before we enter it. So therefore, you could set Warabizuka, like let's say they added the feature to set Warabizuka to 4-man to optimize farming mags, and you could just farm it by yourself. You wouldn't rely on body parties, which would be a good point because as the game's lifespan goes on, there's less and less players just doing body parties because they've already done that content. More skills are good, absolutely. But that's a good point. But it's just a slight misconception. It's a, is that a false dichotomy? I don't know what that's called. Flying spell. You just want to walk through walls. You don't even want to play the game, Star. I spelled Welkin wrong. No. Welkin Moon. Okay, so one of them I had is based on what's going on in Oni right now, which is the 10 OC on the premium for Yorozu. I want that all the time on every banner. I want that all the time. Like, they would just make so much passive income if it was like $1 a day per premium lineup just to get a Yorozu. Like, they would be making $1 a day from like 75% of this player base because they would just be getting Yorozus and they would be getting $1. They would be getting passive income with like untold like $1. Just here's $1, here's $1, here's $1. Like, if everybody on Oni gave me $1, I'd get like $500 a day. Like come on, dude. Like, put that in perspective, guys. Like, one person spending $500, a rare occasional. 500 people spending one, all the fucking time. All the time. I mean, they do have poisons and stuff. Exactly, $100. That's guaranteed. It's not even free. You never call pity free. It's earned. But yes, on every Is it paid neon coro? Sure, paid neon coro pawn. Have a daily single pull that refreshes. Okay. Single pull that refreshes every day for 10 paid OC. Like, you will make like $300 a day. Like, this would generate so much income. This would generate so much income. Absolutely. For 10 paid OC, this would generate so much passive income. So much income. Okay, so what's next? I'm gonna add like bullet points so that I don't confuse the shit out of them. Cool. Type in like a Reddit user. Amen. Right, but 120 is so much better than 600 because that's the rate of 120 Eurozus. Like right now we have the event where we can buy one single pull for 10 paid OC every day, and then you do that just for the 20 Eurozus. Like you do. Absolutely. If we had that all the time, like if they just had like 5 lineups every day and you could do a free pull every day, not free but like 10 paid OC, $5 a day, boom 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 boom, my god, man, you'd get so much Eurozus. Like they would make so much, they would get so much from it. And like on the off chance that somebody gets a Vanguard from it or a Scroll or a Sublime, oh, this is so good. Speaking of Sublimes, add older Sublimes to and Coro Pawns in place of the entire silver lineup. Absolutely. I had one the other day. Add Vanguard hair tickets. This is a big one. Vanguard hair tickets. Hair tickets to the red lineups. To the red. Add Vanguard hair tickets to the red lineups that give players access to a colorable hairstyle of the corresponding Vanguard. You know, I can never spell corresponding correctly. Come on. Corresponding Vanguard. Basically, just like controlling and pasting it, just in case something happens. Remove gotcha tickets from Radiant. That's a good point. Yeah, new skills are good too, for sure. Add Vanguard hair tickets to the red lineup that gives player access to colorable hairstyles of the corresponding Vanguard. Okay. And then I will put comma, like Miyamoto, Inu, Chio, Ibaraki, Keiji, etc. I gotta put a male in, okay? Shuten Doji. There. Okay. Oh, I forgot my period. Okay. Well, someone else said something really good. I read it in the chat a second ago. Yes, add more skills. Add more regular skills. Even if this is just re-skinning older skills to have a different element. Making, water dragon. I'm just talking about like making water dragon spear purple with the dark element, much like you did with Lance of Flames, for example. Okay, which would be really fun. It'd be really good. And it's really good to reference something they already did, because then it shows precedence. Well, I can only talk from experience. Like, they had Water Dragon Spear, and then they made Lance of Flames. Exactly. We're in the iceberg now. We already have the Miyamoto sword, but we don't have the aura. Aura skins would be cool. Weapon aura skins that just add the aura to all our weapons of that type. Okay. What else we got here? More mana. Yeah, more weapon skins are cool. Add regular Ogis into the Sublime with Momo? I mean, Momotaro just evolves stuff. Oh, that's a good point, though. Make Momotaro able to, like, evolve all skills up to rank 6. Regardless of the double border system. Cool. I spelled Momotaro. Okay, make Momotaro able to evolve skills regardless of the double border system. Okay. Make Bazaar specific areas. I mean, that's a good point, but that's something we could do as a community. I remember when Bazaars came out, I said no one should put it on the steps, and lo and behold, all the BR players put all their Bazaars right on the steps in front of Jafuri. Like, I'd rather there be areas you can't put Bazaars than areas you can put Bazaars. Yeah. Raise the story companions level caps through new story content. Sure. What else we got? Oh, fuck yeah. Put Jafuri in every town. Jafuri in all major areas of the game. Oh, fuck. Auto, I put an underscore. That's how powerful it is. I shifted that. This is a big one. Auto pickup. Toggleable option in the options menu. Auto pickup, baby. That's quality of life right there. Auto pickup for sure. I don't want PvP. No. The only PvP we have is times and flexing on people with ornamentations. We don't need to fight each other. You add PvP, they're going to start nerfing things that don't need to be nerfed and adjusting things that don't need to be nerfed. They have enough on their plate as it is. And right now, we're all friends. We can't be fighting each other. We can't be doing that. What else we have for options here? Auto pickup, toggleable option, the options menu. Put your figure in all major areas. Oh yes, there's one we talked about. When putting skills on weapons / smelting weapons, allow us to favorite a skill slot so that it cannot be overwritten by placing skill cards or using skill change on that weapon. So when putting skills on weapons / smelting weapons, allow us to favorite a skill slot so that it cannot be overwritten by placing skill cards or using skill change on that weapon. Essentially, if I were to, get Ice Dragon Spiral V11 or V11. If I were to get Ice Dragon Spiral 7 through skill change, I could protect that one skill so that it isn't overwritten when I put when I try to put other skills on the weapon. Okay, that's like for everything. It's just I use spear as an example. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, that's a good point. No more fucking... No more... No chance... Remove the ability to get fish eyes when rolling on the premium That is such a big fucking annoyance. Like, you're paying money, you shouldn't just get shit on. Like, it's okay to not get what you want, but it's not okay to just get shit on and straight blue balls. That's so annoying. It's so annoying. Paid OC lineups. Okay. Anything else? I'm not going to talk about the gacha tickets in the Radiant box just because they didn't have to give us the Radiant box. Like I'm not going to, like, it's a beggars can't be choosers kind of thing. Like, I got the gacha tickets last month and I got the OC this month. Like, I'm not going to put in a thing about it. Like, I know it's annoying, but at the same time, they didn't have to give it to us. So I'm not going to complain about it. Because that just, like, it wouldn't look good, like it's you know, it's like a beggars can't be choosers kind of thing. Like, they didn't have to give us the Radiant box. But it's there. Like, people have gotten scraps from it, so I'm not going to talk about it. Make gacha tickets, give SP tickets? Extractions in there is not good. Put extractions in the point exchange. That's all you gotta do. Like, revamp the point exchange in the Nian Koro pawn. That's a good one too. Same note. When smelting, please create a tab. Create a tab that will put all of our cudgels and similar weapons in that slot. When smelting, please create a tab that will put all the cudgels and similar weapons in that slot so that they don't When smelting, please create a tab that will put all our cudgels and similar weapons in that slot so that they don't clutter everything up. The clock guy? Oh yeah, the mirror. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one too. That's a good point. Put old outfits. What's his name? He's like something the Mercer. Put old outfits in the mirror NPC at Kishinden for sure, I don't have to say paid, say whatever, just put it there. The lapse feature from Kenshin event? Oh yeah, lapse, yeah, please expand that. Yeah, restart, yeah. Yeah, that they have that now. It's just like they said they're gonna do that. Like, you know, please expand upon the lapse feature. Currently, you know, available in the Kenshin. Is her name Spring Bloom? I don't remember her name. Please expand upon the last feature currently available in the Kenshin Spring Bloom event to other wardings and dungeons over time. This is an awesome addition. Trying to think. Oh no, my stream's not receiving enough things. Well, I mean, it has to reload the room. Like, there has to be a slight loading screen, Tommy. So, like, it's gonna have to reload something, but it's not as big. Like, you're not going back to town and re-entering. Like, that's the whole point. Well, I gotta go. So I think that's gonna be my survey. I think that's my big that's gonna be my input. It's a lot more than I thought I'd put. So let's reread it quickly, and then I'm gonna go eat supper. So, buff more older partners. 150 Kenshin was a step in the right direction. Please do this for more underused characters to help diversify how content is tackled regularly. Make an exchange shop that can provide us with old exclusive content that newer players haven't had access to, i.e. Ice Cold Punishment, Vanguard outfits, Sublimes, Reduxes, Magatamas, etc. Add more titles to the game from Matarasu, perhaps allow players who have specific partner characters to inherit corresponding titles or passive buffs. Add an item or expand the prayer crystal item to be able to instantly charge recharge a Vanguard in dungeon. Weapon ornamentation slots. More liquor options and bottles. Please add Vanguard specific liquors to older Vanguards like you did with Kenshin and Ibaraki ne Daime. Give KG a juice box. Remake the ornamentation menus to be similar to weaponsmithing, to where you can turn on and off tabs based on purity, chakra cost, etc. As it is, the menu is very laggy and can crash regularly. Add a rewards drop boost item. Good idea. Never. Make newer versions of older boss enemies to become wardings with farmable mags and weapons, much like Purgatorian bosses, but not exclusively. Trade Sublimes for paid OC. Yes. Remove the limitation for buying buds used for ornamentation in the point arena. It's literally free income for you guys as opposed to just once a month. Tradable accessories for paid OC. Okay, where did that go? Yeah, tradable sublimes for paid OC. Tradable accessories for paid OC. Add an exchange shop that will allow us to convert premium items into Yorozu tickets and or scraps. Add an inexpensive purchasable bonus login calendar. I want to say that. Let me see here. Make a purchasable... Where'd it go? Add an inexpensive purchasable bonus login calendar that is just too good not to buy, much akin to Welkin Moon and Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, etc. On every paid Nyankoropon, make a single daily poll that refreshes every day for 10 paid OC. This would generate so much income. What else we have? Add Sublimes to Nyankoropons in place of the entire silver lineup. Add Vanguard hair tickets to the red lineups that give players access to colorable hairstyles of the corresponding Vanguard. Miyamoto, Inochiyo, Ibaraki, KG, Shuten Doji, etc. Add more regular skills, even if this is just reskinning older skills to have a different element, making Water Dragon Spear purple with dark element, much like you did with Lance of Flames, for example. And they did that with Blaze Sanction, Aqua Needle, like they do that for a lot of stuff. Weapon aura skins that just add the aura to all our weapons of that type. That was a great idea. Make Momotaro able to evolve all skills up to rank 6 regardless of the double border system. Raise the story companion level caps through new story content. Put Chifury in all major areas of the game. Auto pickup toggleable option in the options menu. When putting skills in a weapon, smelting a weapon, allow us to favorite a slot so that it cannot be overwritten by placing skill cards. Oh man, it resets everything. Placing skill cards or using skill change on that weapon. Essentially, if I were to get Ice Dragon Spiral 7 through skill change, I could protect that one skill slot, because it's the slot we want to protect. That one skill slot, so that it isn't overwritten when I try to put other skills on the weapon. And then you still have 2 slots to wrestle with, which is fine. Remove the ability to get fish eyes when rolling on premium lineups in the Peitos Neon Koropon. Revamp the point exchange in the Neon Koropon. When smelting, please create a tab that will put all our cudgels and similar weapons in that slot so they don't clutter everything up. Put old outfits in the mirror NPC at Kashinden. Please expand upon the last feature currently available in the Kenshin Spring Bloom event for other wardings and dungeons over time. This is an awesome addition. Alright, I think that's good, that's great, and I'm going to put that. So to go over all our answers, so we didn't get that 3 hour 10 questions, but we got a good 2. So first question, PS4. Second question, Onigiri Thanksgiving and Honda event. 2 of the best events, absolutely awesome. And that one's basically just Gala, so we pick it. Update main story because it factors into everything else here, and quality of life improvements. 5 Vanguard characters' abilities I like the most. I like Venus because she's healed, she has iframe, she's good, she's strong, she's buffed. Lancelot changes her elements, it's really good, very flexible. Keiji, mount form, changes elements, heals herself, fantastic. Battle Maiden Shizuka, over damage limit, really fun to use, good mechanics. Honda, attack mode, non-elemental damage, phenomenal character. Which battle mount character you like the most? Ifrit and Leviathan. Which support characters do you like the most? Satan and Aoi. Which partner characters' designs do I like the most? Designs, I like Kirin, I like Toshi, I like Shikibu, Nidaime, Ibaraki, and Wolf King Kage. Which of the recent trends and outfits for the girls do I like? Swimsuits and Halloween series. Halloween is goated. For the men, gang jackets and Halloween. Which avatar parts do I like for girls? I picked Dragon and Delinquents. I like me my hats. Which of the recent trends avatar parts do I like for guys? I just put Dragon and Delinquents. Hey, easy. How about rolling sublimes using gacha? Yeah, we put that in there, Easy. We did. We put sublimes in with the regular stuff. Like, what they mean is, I think, like, what we did was we suggested changing the whole silver lineup with sublimes and just changing the red lineup with, like, new avatar parts and stuff. But basically adding, like, don't have sublimes separate from Vanguards. Like, if we could roll for them both at the same time, like we have in the past, it'd be goated. There was a lineup with Water Dragon Sublime and it had Lancelot on it, and I was getting Lancelot and Water Dragon Sublime. Like, that existed in the past, and it was goated. Okay, and then we have our list again, so Delinquents, Dragons, and our whole list. So that's it. That's what I'm putting. That's more than enough. And if they did like half of this, it'd be great. Yep, that's more quality of life, that's more stability, that's just... If they improve everything and make things more flexible, then we'd have less crashes, we'd have more stable stuff, for sure. They did that by removing channels and stuff over time. But if they did all this stuff, hopefully, like, you know, reducing the ornamentation menu, we talked about that, and hopefully it'll make things better. Cause that's why I picked quality of life, because it's just too good. Alright, I'm submitting. Submit responses. Woo! Your progress has been restored. Wait, what? My progress has been restored. What does that mean? I thought I submitted this. I submit again. It took too long that it lost connection. Thank God I hit submit again. Thank you for participating in the questionnaire. We'll use these responses to better our services in the future developments. Cool. This forum was created inside of this, whatever, report abuse. Cool. So that's that. Thanks you again for all the likes, the comments. You guys were great. You added a lot to this. And hopefully someone else watches before they do their own survey. Maybe they learn some stuff from this. You like some ideas from it. If you don't, let me know in the comments later if there's some things you'd like to add, some things you said. Please put those in the comments. Say some things maybe you agree with, you don't agree with, etc., etc. Yeah, the crashes won't get fixed. That's a limitation of the console. Like, PC doesn't crash. It's PlayStation that crashes. We found that out because we got PS5s and the game ran like 10 times better. For generations. Yeah. So that's going to be that. So I'm gonna go have some chicken fries. You guys have a great Saturday. Thank you again for the likes, the comments. Oh, yes, PC crashes, but not as much as PS4. PS4 laughably crashes all the time. Anyway, that's not the point of debate. Everybody crashes. I crashed like 5 times yesterday trying to stream. It was horrible. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Do your guys' surveys. And I will probably make a community post of just my answers at the end. And I'll put that up on YouTube later. Because I copy and pasted the whole thing. What were you doing? Trying to rearrange your mags in your build like 5 times and then smelt something? Like, yeah, you're gonna explode. Anyway, see you guys. Have a great day.